What's going on, guys? It's me, Nick Bambino here, and today we're back with the wonderful Sarah DeJoya.
Hi guys.
Sarah was one of the first guests I ever had on this podcast. I thought it was about time, since we were like a good amount into this, to bring her back and see how we're doing. So how you doing, Sarah?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. Yeah, things are a lot different since I first started. When I first started, I was like very nervous and apprehensive about this whole situation with the podcast and everything. But now I think I got the hang of it.
Yeah.
What do you think? Yeah.
I think so.
You
Let's
think
hope so.
Yeah, let's hope so. I mean, because I believe this is the sixth iteration of this podcast. It seems like so quick
I
how
know.
60 has gone by.
It's crazy. It feels like it's almost like the third one. So like,
Well, yeah. Well, I know you have been watching them all, so it's all right.
I have most of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You sure with that?
Yeah.
All right. So one thing that Sarah wanted to talk about is what she considers to be the Christmas scandal. Now, here you have the floor. Explain what the Christmas scandal is.
So ever since like Halloween has just like come to an end, like maybe even like a week before Halloween, like everyone just like feels the need to like blast Christmas music. And everyone knows who I'm talking about. But even like TikTok, like just like everyone's going like straight into Christmas. Like, where's Thanksgiving?
Not even that. Where's fall?
Yeah, I know. Like
fall's a thing. I like fall. Fall's like one of like a significantly underrated holiday. So for some context, the man who walked by was a security guard. His name was Uncle Mike. He is fantastic. He's so awesome. He stands right in the corner of where on the corner of Summit and North Avenue, right in between like the main dorm area and Mirage. He stands right there. If you see him, he is the nicest guy in the world to talk to. See, Sarah on the other hand would not know who that man is because she lives in East. If I had a soundboard, I put a little boo sound because
okay, East is not bad. East is not bad. We're like a big family.
Well,
no, I'm being so serious. Like, so like obviously, so the whole reason I said about the Christmas thing is because the boys like to like blast Christmas music.
Yeah,
like
that's
all the time.
Getting back to that. That's like no, like do not play Christmas music right after Halloween comes.
Thanksgiving, fine. Like play Christmas music right after Thanksgiving.
The day after Thanksgiving, perfectly fine.
Yeah.
See, one of the things I used to like gauge Christmas was 106.7.
Yes,
the radio station.
Yeah.
So they play only Christmas music. Usually, it always was the day after Thanksgiving. You would hear Christmas music, and that was like they had a trivia question one time on you had to submit it, and it was
please don't tell me you submitted it.
No, I didn't submit it, but it was when do they always start playing Christmas music? And usually that's the day. The day is right after Thanksgiving. And so that was my gauge for when Christmas, the holiday season were to start.
Yeah.
Was right after Thanksgiving.
No, yeah, like even on TikTok though, like everyone's like posting like, oh my gosh, like it's Christmas, and they're like finishing like half of the lyrics. I'm like, guys, like Thanksgiving, like I feel like no one like understands like the meaning of Thanksgiving anymore. No, I'm being so serious.
The thing is, you're
like
right.
I feel like people are just like trying to skip over that to get to like Christmas for like all like the gifts and everything. But like Thanksgiving is like one of the most like humble like holidays.
I don't even know if it's the gifts. I think it's more of that nostalgia of feeling that holiday spirit. I think I don't know, but this is necessarily just like the materialistic things, which I think is also a big part of it.
Yeah.
I think that a lot of people like to receive things and like to get gifts.
Yeah.
So that's one aspect. But I think a lot of people just want to have that holiday feel that I think is, because even when you were growing up, like that like feeling of Christmas.
Yeah, like a little kid. Like
it just feels different now.
Yeah.
And people like want to go back to that feeling. And so I think that's one of the reasons why. And also because like the ability to give thanks requires a skill that people don't have. And because everything has always been about like you want things, you want Christmas, you want this. And so the ability to give as opposed to take is a whole different skill.
No, yeah. I just feel like now, like especially, like, with everything that, like, happened with, like, COVID and stuff. I feel like Thanksgiving is just, like, I don't know, I feel like it just, like, brings everyone together, and, like, the fact that, like, not that, like, I'm saying, like, okay, just because you're blasting Christmas music means that, but, like, so, like, I like Thanksgiving is, like, one of my favorite, like, holidays, like, just to, like, get everyone together, like, you really, I
Mhm.
feel like, connect and stuff, and, like, we were even talking about it, like, my hall. We were talking about, like, all of us just, like, having, like, a big, like, Thanksgiving thing, like, after
Yeah,
Thanksgiving or
like a
something.
friendsgiving
Yeah, just
even.
because, like, we've all gotten, like, so close and, like, such, like how long has it been since here? Like,
Oh, yeah, I know.
it's, like, crazy, like, it's,
We
like,
just
we're a
we
whole,
just
like,
we just
family.
passed, like, 2 months a couple days ago, like, the 28th
Yeah.
of October was 2 months that we've moved in to Iona. It feels like forever.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
crazy, but, like, even, like, semester-wise,
Yeah.
like, we're, like, almost done.
I it doesn't even feel like that,
That's
though. It
crazy.
feels like we're still in, like, the beginning, like,
Yeah.
I can't. My
Not even
head can't
that, but,
wrap around it.
because we're used to, like, having a class for the whole year.
Yeah.
So we're used to, like, but not only that, but, like, I think the days feel longer.
Yes. Oh my god. I was saying this the other day, like, I was sitting in class and I was just like, it just feels so, like, long, like, even, like, I was out, like, on Monday, like, I was just like, "It's so, like, long, like, why is it only, like, 9 o'clock right now?" Like, it just
Yeah.
doesn't feel real.
Sometimes it feels like I feel like the morning, like, from 3 and before
Mhm.
feels super long, but from, like, after, like, 5 to 5 to, like, and after
Mhm.
goes by super
I
quickly.
know, it's, like, so
I feel like
weird.
I blink, it's 5 o'clock. I blink again, it's, like, 8 p.m. Like, where did the 3 hours just, like, evaporate from?
Yeah, I know. No, I almost, like, for some reason, like, I think about, like, when I'm here, it almost feels like, have you ever seen The Society? It's on Netflix, it's a
Mm.
show, and it's about, like, a whole bunch of kids, and they take, like, a trip, like, a whole bunch of, like, high school kids, they take, like, a trip, and then they get, like, lost in, like, the same world, but with, like, no parents, no nothing, and that's what it, like, kinda feels like sometimes, and I'm like, "Hold on, wait, like, let me
Yeah.
call my mommy to make sure, like, I'm not, like, everything's okay," but it's just, like, I don't know, like, that feeling of just, like, not, like, having, like, I guess, like, our parents, like, around too
Yeah.
is just, like, I guess, like, cause like, also we were talking about it too today, like, cause like, I wake up really late, like, I woke up at 2:30 today.
Yes. Oh, no, no,
It's
no, I'm very much aware.
yeah, so it's really bad, but, I was talking about it with my friend, and she was like, "If you were, like, home, like, it literally would be like your mom would be waking you up." So, and
Yeah.
I was like, "No, you're right," and then it just, like, kind of was like,
Yeah, well,
"Damn,"
also,
like
we had school a lot earlier sometimes.
yeah,
Like, I don't know, for Mondays and Wednesdays, I'm waking up at, like, at 10 to get to my 11 o'clock.
yeah,
Like, that's crazy that my class is at 11 o'clock.
I know, oh my god.
I'm used to waking up at, like, 7.
I know I don't know how I woke up at 7. No, I used to wake up at 7 because I had school at 8, but by the time it took me to get to school, I was like,
Yeah,
I could never
same.
do that again. Like, I think that if I were to do that, I don't know, I'd probably, like, drop out of school.
Yeah, I don't but it's just a different feel here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It just, like, because for me, I spent a semester-ish, 4 weeks in Italy over the
Mhm,
summer. It was 1 week in Rome and then 3 weeks in Florence. By the
mhm.
way, absolutely love Florence. Like, I had never been, so I had spent 3 weeks in a city I've never been to, and it was absolutely fantastic. It was amazing. And, like, one of the things that happens there,
Mhm.
you don't know anything, you don't know anybody, you know nothing. So you meet people on the trip with the group you're going with,
Yeah.
you begin to learn the city just by walking it.
Yeah,
Because
that's crazy.
they first of all, the drivers there, insane. They're crazy, but they never crash. They have the most insane drivers ever, but they never crash. They're such good drivers, but you walk everywhere. Like, it's
Yeah.
all and so, like, you just learn to walk. And so I go, and, like, my class started at, it was, like, from 3 to 6. I think was one of my classes,
Mhm.
right? And
Yeah.
so I would wake up at, like, noon and have, like, 3 hours. I would, like, eat, go to the market. It was like,
Yeah.
yeah, great. And I would be there at my class, or which was great. My class, there were, like, several buildings. My class was on top of a cafe that was part of the
Oh my that's
school.
beautiful.
And so I would just go and sit in the cafe with my friend and order food and eat and,
Yeah.
hang out. And we would do homework there also. And you know,
No, yeah, like,
just
it's
hang
good.
out in the cafe with everyone. Like I had so much free time. And then
Yeah.
after, like at 6, we would go to you go out to eat. We went to like a really fancy steakhouse.
Yeah,
Like, it
it's
was
like a whole different, like, life there, it's, like,
not even
crazy.
that, but like it's similar here to like just the freedom to do anything, which
Yeah.
I feel was really awesome. That it's kind of that the university feel is
Mhm.
a kind more roughly more universal type thing as
Yeah.
opposed to just the freedom, the ability to just like have time. Where I feel like in high school you didn't have that.
No, you never had time.
Never.
I feel like almost in high school, like, it was just, like, harder for me to, like, kind of, like, not, like, figure out my time, but just, like, kinda
Time
just, like
manage.
yeah, like, it was, like, for some reason, like, in high school, I just, like, felt like it was, like, so, like, I could never be able to, like, get a proper, like, schedule. Like, here, I feel like I have, like, a whole schedule, like, I'm never, like, slacking now, like, I'm always, like, on top of everything, which is, like, crazy because like, high school is just, like, a whole different world.
Yeah. Oh,
And,
it's
like,
insane.
I was also talking to so many people who were, like, saying, like, how much, like, high school was just, like, you find, like you obviously, like, have your friends there, and you find, like, your, like
Your
but
group?
yeah, your group basically, and then, like, when you come here, like, you just, like, find people that, like, you've never met before, and then you, like, build, like, a family more here.
Yeah.
It's just, like, a
No, I
whole,
getcha.
like it's, like,
And also
different.
you find who's like a real one, let's say, from high school, because
Yeah.
you find who like keeps up with you and who
Mhm.
kind of like fall to the
Yeah, like,
wayside.
you find your true friends, like, you obviously bring those, like, friends, like, that group from high school, like, you want them to be in your life, but then you figure out, like, who's, like, really, like,
Yeah,
your true friend at that
yeah,
point.
because now you're not seeing them every day. You're not you may not talk to them every single day. Like you're not like sitting next to them in class
Yeah.
from what's it called? Every single day for years on end
No,
in
I
high school.
know.
And even for
Yeah.
me, my middle school and high school were connected.
Mhm.
So some of the kids I was sitting with in 6th grade, I was sitting with in 12th grade
That
as well.
that's crazy.
Yeah, but no, but it's fantastic. Like one of my closest friends, I've literally known him since 6th grade, and we're still like best friends to this day.
Wow.
And it's like, and even like people, even kids I met like junior senior year, I
Mhm.
still talk to all the time.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I went home when was it, like, 2 weekends ago, and I just, like, got to see all my friends, and I was just like, "Wow," like, it feels like it was, like it's been, like, years, like, since I
yeah.
haven't seen them. It was just, like, crazy.
Because I think time feels like the hours feel long, but the days feel like short sometimes, and
Yeah.
sometimes the opposite way. Like sometimes, like the days, like I'll be like it's been like 2 weeks since so and so happened. Like, oh my god, it's been 2 weeks already. But
Mhm.
going from like 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock sometimes feels like forever. But
Yeah.
sometimes going from like 5 o'clock to 8 o'clock feels like super quick. And sometimes I'm like, it's only Tuesday. Like it's not even like we're nowhere
Yeah.
close to the weekend. It's so weird the perception of time sometimes
Yeah.
here. Well, I feel
No,
like in high
true.
school it was like Monday to Tuesday. Sorry, Monday to Friday felt like one clump,
Oh my
like
I
one like
know. I
one
hate that
mush,
feeling, though. That's, like, the worst
and you
feeling.
wake up, you go through, push through your mush, and then all of a sudden it's 5 p.m. and then you
Yeah.
you do your homework, you have like a little bit of free time, and you go to bed, and you wake up, you go to that mush of hours, you do work, and you go to bed. There's
No,
a whole mush
yeah.
of time. Well,
I
that's like
know.
so different here.
No, especially, like, I remember, like, in high school, like, I used to get, like, so like, I used to be, like, packed out, like, my, like, Monday through Friday, like, I would have volleyball, like, right after, like, sometimes, like, it was just, like, so much, like, that I literally came home from school, got changed, started doing my homework, like, or studying for tests, would run to volleyball. I would not get back till, like, 10 o'clock. Like, it was, like, a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and, like, here, I feel like it's just so different because like, I feel like if I were to, like, still be playing volleyball, like, I would still, like, manage that time spread
Yeah,
out. Like, I would
because also the
still
workload's a lot different for certain
yeah,
classes. Like some classes require a lot of work, but some classes don't require as much work as high school.
yeah,
Like I know for like um my Italian class basically stayed the same with the amount of
yeah,
work, but certain classes like my English, like yes, I'm writing like 1,000 to 1,200 word papers, or I wasn't that writing that much in high school, but like it's way less frequently than when I'm writing like 700 to 800 words. Like,
Yeah.
you know, whereas granted, it's not that difficult to just crank out like 800 words,
Mhm.
you know, and especially in something that has like that we know what we're talking about, has substance to write about, and I have like, you know, information, but like the frequency of work is a lot different. And because it's less frequent, it
Yeah.
allows for more time to do other things. And it allows for that, for the free time that you have, that you can write a better 1200 word paper,
Yeah.
because you're not writing two 800 word papers, or even like one 500, one 600,
Yeah.
right? You're writing one paper. So one assignment, one time slot, you know.
Yeah, no, I get that. I feel like almost in college, like, you write more to, like, express, like, what you're, like, arguing or, like,
Mm-hmm.
either, like, what it's talking about, where in, like, high school is just more, like, you were, like, I don't know, you weren't thinking as much basically into questions. And I'd rather be like writing like about like kind of like how does this affect something or like basically my opinion. Like I like writing more like that. So like no, it's so true though. Like I feel like in like high school, like they'd be like, I don't know, it's like you were learning about like mammals or something, and it's like write a paper on mammals and just like explain everything, but don't give your opinion at all. But I feel like in college it's like so different. Am I wrong though?
Writing about mammals.
I
That's the
don't know.
first thing
That's
that
the
came.
first thing that came to my head.
Mammals.
Yeah.
We are mammals.
Yeah, I know, but it would be like, "Oh, like, write about, like, a certain topic, but don't say your opinion in it." When in
Yeah.
college, it's
And
more
there's
like,
like
"We want
don't
your
say
opinion."
I, me, my, or something like that.
Yeah, no, and it's, like,
Hmm.
so different, like, it has to, like, obviously, like, switch in my brain, I'm like, "Wait, I'm here, like, I can write about my, like, opinion," which, like, I like that we get to do because it's, like, you're putting, like, your own, like, impact into, like, something you're doing, like, into something you're writing and stuff.
Yeah. No, I totally understand like that whole, you know,
I don't know how
and even like
mammals got to my I don't know, it's, like, the first thing I thought of.
writing about mammals. I thought we were going like a history, like writing about like ancient Egypt or something. I don't
I don't
know.
know, I just picked, like, a general, like,
A
topic.
general
I'm
topic.
just kidding.
Hey, mammals are cool. Hey,
Yeah.
a platypus is a mammal. Love. No, the I think I could be slightly wrong, but the only platypus I believe in North America is in the San Diego Zoo.
Really?
Yep.
I think of,
Because
like, a Phineas and Ferb when I think of, like, platypus, like
you know what's a crazy fact? So
what?
you know how the Perry is like teal green.
Mhm.
When you shine a real platypus under a UV light,
Oh my god.
they glow that teal green.
What?
Yep. Yep. That
We
yeah.
might have to watch some videos after this
Uh,
podcast.
I love Phineas and Ferb though, and that's a
Um,
fantastic
I know.
show.
This just, like, goes back to, like, our whole podcast, like, talking about, like, our childhood,
Oh, that
basically,
was
like
great. Oh my god, Phineas and Ferb is like one literally the best animated show for kids that
yeah,
age range ever.
I
It's
know.
amazing.
Yeah, I
Love that
I
show.
loved it too. I feel like I would like, it would always be on, like, I
Yeah,
would always be watching it,
always,
like and it was
always.
just like, I knew, like, I could watch the same episodes over and over again, but, like, I could just, like, watch it and just, like, I could never get bored of
Yeah,
it.
and you also learn stuff like that. You know, like on the tip of your shoelace, what the like silicone like the plastic covered pieces on the tip of your shoelace?
No?
It's called an aglet, aglet. That is in an episode of Phineas and Ferb.
I didn't even
They
know
have a whole
that.
song and dance about what the aglet is. That's what it's called. The tip of your shoelace that's like covered in plastic is called an aglet.
Maybe I didn't watch this episode.
That would they had like a whole concert thing. It was crazy. They made a song about aglets.
Oh my
Yeah.
it was so long ago. Like, I
Yeah.
like you know, like, what also, like, gets me, like, so, like, disappointed, kind of? It's, like, when, like, we're, like, getting older, obviously, like, the generations, like, under us, like, all, like, that childhood, like,
Oh,
all
that
the
doesn't yeah.
that's just
Gone.
gone.
And I think also one of the things is the rise of technology. Yeah,
Yeah.
because you don't like you have to like now when we were born, CDs were on and the DVDs were on the rise. So when we were
Yeah.
really born, like when we were really young, VHS tapes were still primarily used,
Yeah.
especially in my family's house.
Are you
So
kidding? I have, like, 30 CDs still from, like, all my
yeah,
albums,
I'll
yeah.
go to like my grandmother's house and we would put in like Pinocchio on the VHS tape and have to hit the rewind button and go all the way to the beginning
Oh
of
my
like a little like the VHS, and that's gone.
yeah,
Having
I
to
know.
rewind the things are gone.
I know.
It's like even like what like you remember silly bands? So
Yeah.
that's never, you know.
But no, like, it's just, like, crazy, like, even, like, how I was, like, taught, like, Italian, like, the way, like, I picked up stuff, my grandmother would play a CD in the radio, and it was, like, this, like, almost, like, Italian, like, kind of, like, teacher, and I would just, like, hear the words over and over again, so, like, that's how I just, like, learned it.
Yeah.
Like, that's just, like, crazy that, like, our, like, the generations younger than us, like, even, like, the shows, like, now the shows are, like,
Oh my
more.
god, the shows like Good Luck
Oh
Charlie,
my god.
that Jesse, Austin and
I
Ally.
know.
I loved all those
Like, those
shows.
shows are just,
The
like,
Disney Channel
gone. Like,
shows.
what shows are even playing on
I
Disney
don't
Channel
know.
now?
It's not even like big, they're not even
They're
like
not
good
even good shows, I don't
shows.
think. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like, I feel like those shows, like, at
Even,
the end of the day, like, yeah, did they do, like, some stupid things? Like, yeah, but,
even
like,
like
at the end of the day, there was, like, always a lesson.
yeah, you know the Disney Channel original movies. Those were
Oh,
fantastic.
amazing. I feel like our kids, like, are gonna be like, "What's High School Musical?" And I'm gonna be like, "Come on.
What's
Come on." Like,
Teen Beach Movie?
yeah,
Love
like,
Teen Beach.
that's just, like.
Descendants, the first Descendants.
Did you watch Descendants?
When that came out, we were like, what year? Like in like 2018,
Yeah, it was,
somewhere
like,
around there.
maybe, like,
Even
2018,
before.
2019, I
Yeah,
think, yeah.
but that was like that was like when we were older. But that's a
I feel like it,
solid
like, really
movie.
recaps, like, our childhood.
Oh
Like, they try to, like, bring it back, like, our childhood
yeah,
almost,
yeah, yeah,
like,
yeah.
by making that.
Because it's all about like that Disney Channel style acting, you know.
Yeah,
But that now it's all like cartoons.
I
They're not
know.
they're not real people anymore. It's all animated.
Yeah, I don't even know, like, is Tom and Jerry, like, still, like, playing on, like, TVs?
Maybe on
'Cause,
reruns,
like,
but
that
like
was I used to watch
well
that all the
that show
time.
ended a long time ago, but the reruns were played for
No, the reruns used to
years.
play, like, I mean, like, since, like, maybe, like, I haven't seen it in, like, 5 years now, but, like, I used to,
No, yeah. I used to like on all like and they were like short form comedy, like
damn.
little to no voice ever. Just
Yeah.
like but you understood the concept without hearing a
Yeah.
single word in
And,
those
like, no matter,
episodes.
like, how old you were, you could just, like, watch that show and just, like,
Yeah, and
laugh,
it's because
like.
it's funny, but that just like doesn't appeal to the younger audiences at
No,
all.
no.
Yeah, they watch like Coco Melon. Oh, excuse me, it's a watermelon.
See, like, you know how I said mammals, like Cocomelon, like, same thing you just did, just out of the blue. Where
Well,
do they come
not out of
from?
the blue, because we're talking about young kids and
Yeah,
young
but, like,
kids.
what do kids like my question's, like, what do kids,
Hmm.
like, teenagers, like, watch now? Like, not, like, our age, but, like, 14, 15-year-olds, like, what are they watching?
I have you know what they're watching? YouTube. They're not watching
I feel
Disney
like YouTube
Channel.
went down, though. It could just be
No,
me, but, like.
no. Well, it depends. Because like that's what they're watching. They're watching like maybe like makeup videos
Yeah,
on YouTube. They're watching like I don't know. I hate this word. Influencers on
yeah,
in but that's the reality. They're like it's in influencers.
yeah, but,
Like
I feel like it's just,
yeah.
yes,
They're on
like.
TikTok.
I think,
I
no, we're not even gonna get into how TikTok is taking over our life because, like I said in the beginning, we're already playing Christmas music. Like
oh, it's
TikTok,
insane.
I think that is like,
But that's like that's the epitome of this generation.
oh, I know.
Short form content, sub like 3 minutes. I saw it was sub 1 minute and it was popular.
Oh
Like
yeah.
short form content, you look, you swipe, you look, you swipe, and sometimes you swipe before you even look.
I've looked at my time on TikTok like per day. Like I could spend like 4 hours on TikTok, and the time just passes. Like it is honestly taking over our lives. Like
Yeah,
I'm scared.
short form content,
It's
and
so
it's gotten so bad that that
it
for
influences
certain
other people to do like crazy
not
stuff
even that,
too.
but like the average attention span for people under, let's say, I think the study was 12.
Hmm.
The average attention span for something like that is 5 to 8 seconds. The average attention span of a goldfish is 10 to 12. So kids sometimes have a shorter attention span than a goldfish
Oh
can.
my gosh, it's horrible.
That's like, you know,
That's like.
and even like there was a study done. It was a video, and I did see it on TikTok.
Oh god.
They had two videos side by side. One of them was like it was like a not an older person, but like someone like above, let's say like 18. I think it was like 18 to 20. Let's say a person
Mhm.
around that age range. two videos of the same person on two different days. One of them they're watching a math video on the screen. They're
Yeah.
being filmed. They're like moving in their chair. They're looking around, looking all there. The second video is him watching a video on how to successfully evade taxes. He is sit like this, arms folded, watching it. Yeah. So that's my point. Like people like on good information, people
Mhm.
have no that thing. But when it comes to TikTok, people will watch a TikTok when it's about like something that's like off. Like YouTube, all those influencers, they'll
Yeah.
watch a video. Let's them watch for 14, 15 minutes, someone going on and on about a type of mascara or blush or
It's true, but
concealer
I
or
do that,
whatever,
like, I watch
right?
all of them, I save all of them, it's so
Yeah, but
bad.
you'll watch it for like let's say 15 minutes,
Mhm.
right? And you'd be dead stared.
Oh,
Just
yeah, I know.
watching,
Oh, and
boom.
we've had conversations with, like, a whole bunch of people because, like so, like, all my friends here, like, I'll be, like, on my phone, and I'll just be, like, swiping through something, I'll be, like, on TikTok or something, and then all of a sudden, there'll be, like, a whole conversation behind me, and they'll be like, "Sarah, I will not look up from my phone." It is, like, the craziest thing. You can ask, like, anyone that knows me, like, I just don't, like, hear them. Like, I don't know what it is.
You just like kind of hyper
I'm, like,
focus
zoned
in
I
on
get
it.
zoned
Yeah,
in. It's, like
yeah.
it's horrible. It's like you're
Hmm.
taking yourself out from, like,
But not only that,
real, like,
like
conversations in
you
life.
train your brain to hyper focus and focus on like very minute things that only appeal to a small interest, and
Yeah.
that leads to a dopamine deficiency disorder,
Mhm.
and that is that's immensely harmful, and that's part of the. So right now we have a guest outside.
Yeah.
She left, but that was Ava.
Shout out to my roommate,
Shout out to yeah
Ava.
Ava, her roommate. She
I love
came
you, Ava.
and took a picture of she came and took a picture of Sarah, and she was laughing hysterically. That was really funny.
I can't it's crazy too to, like, think that, like, the whole reason so the whole way I actually found Ava was, through, like, the Facebooks and, like, Instagrams, and, like, we didn't even, like we kinda, like we, like, saw each other, and then all of a sudden, like, one day, like, we just, decided to, like, DM at, like, some point, and then we just, like, started DMing, and from then on, like, I actually feel like I've known her my whole life. It is absolutely crazy, and
Yeah,
that just shows that, like, how much social media, like, plays, like,
yeah.
a role. Like, that's
I mean, there
crazy.
are positives and negatives to
Oh,
both sides.
100%, yeah.
Like me, a lot of you may think my For You page is boring, but I like watch like I have like NASA videos on my thing, like car videos. Like I have
Mhm.
people talking at like interesting NASA events or like
Yeah.
cool spatial discoveries, like whoever won a Nobel Prize and why they won a Nobel Prize,
Mhm.
stuff like that. So I do learn video like, stuff from TikTok,
You know what's
and
scarier,
it's
though,
crazy how
too?
it knows
No,
yeah,
exactly. That
it
is, like, my
knows.
like, me and my I went home, like, yeah, like, when I went home 2 weeks ago, me and my uncle were talking about how, like, it's like, do you really want, like, your phone to know, like, everything, like or even before you think it? Like, I feel like it's, like, crazy how, like, I could be, like, looking at, like, a shirt ad, and all of a sudden I get, like, 20 of the same shirt ads in, like, different colors from different companies. It's, like, insane.
Well, do you know why that happens?
No.
There's a thing called it's literally called cookies. You know what cookies are?
Oh, yes, wait, yeah, I know that, but
Yeah. So basically, for people, cookies are so you know the idea of like Hansel and Gretel, how they leave a cookie trail when they go, right? So that's exactly what it is. When you go on a website, right, you'll leave your cookie that you were on that website. So when you go to a different website, that website will see, oh, you left a cookie on this website, basically, and it will um grab ads from the website that you went to or websites similar to that for something you looked at to entice you into clicking on that ad.
But, like, how does TikTok, like, just, like, For You pages, it's, like, the same exact like, how does that work? Is that cookies?
No, well,
No,
I don't
I
know,
do
maybe,
not
but
think
I
that
don't think
that's what I'm saying,
maybe,
like
but also so people are very predictable, and so people work on like kind of clockwork, and so if you like one video by one creator by about one topic and one thing, it'll recognize that you like something, and then what it'll do is it'll either send a different video from the same creator on a different topic and see if it's the creator you like, or it sends you a video about the topic that you like from a different creator,
But that
and
has to
it
happen.
sees what you grab. Because if you grab with the creator,
Mhm.
if one's about flowers and one's about cars, but you
Yeah.
engage with both them equally, it can tell it's the creator you like. But if one's about flowers, then one's about flowers with two different people, it can grab you like flowers, and so it'll pick up on those type of things. And so it'll
Yeah.
recommend you more flower
But
TikToks.
that's, like, crazy because, like, that's what I'm saying, like, I will get, like okay, let's go back to, like, the shirt example, like, I will get, like, TikToks on, like, the shirt and, like, let's say, like, gray, like, the first advertising, like, TikTok video. The second one's black, the third one's white, the next one's pink from different companies. It's crazy because that has to happen in, like, seconds. Like, how
Yeah,
does that, like, just, like, process is, like, insane. And that's the whole reason why you get stuck on TikTok. It's because you keep seeing that and you're like,
that's the
I'm gonna click the first one, I'm gonna click the second
that's
one,
the point.
and then it's just insane though.
That's the
It's really
point.
gonna take over our world, I think.
That's the point. It's the point. So a lot of these um platforms,
Sorry.
a lot of the point of these platforms is user engagement, and a lot of these platforms earn more money by increasing user engagement. Like Facebook, what they do is they will look and see how long you look at a picture, how long you look at an ad, what
Yeah.
you do if you click on an ad, and they'll record that, and they'll see, okay, well, she looked at the ad for that shirt
Mhm.
for 45 seconds, whereas they looked at this ad for 10 seconds. So they want to recommend you the one that you look at more, 'cause they want you to click on it. Because if they click on it,
Yeah.
then so their shirt company will pay Facebook to put it up,
Mhm.
right? And then if they click on that, that will show Facebook will show them, hey, they're clicking on this, give us more money and we'll put it out more. So Facebook is earning money and the company's earning money because you're clicking on that ad,
Yeah.
and people who click on the ad may buy it or save it to buy later, right?
It's just crazy
And
how it's like
so
this
that
whole
they make
process.
money, yeah. And they literally record how long you look at a certain photograph or an ad.
That's insane.
Yep.
Like, and also, you know what bothers me the most? Like, how we were like, when we were like younger, we were like, oh, like musically,
Oh my
musically,
gosh.
and everyone was like, oh no, like if you have musically, like you're actually like no, you're like basically canceled. And then all of a sudden, like musically 2.0 comes out and it's like
TikTok.
TikTok and
But
look at us all. Look at us all.
TikTok in the beginning was very controversial. TikTok almost got shut down several times. You
Yeah,
remember?
no, I know.
Yeah. TikTok in the beginning was very controversial, but then I feel like it kind of found its spot because it fit the demographic. Like even
Yeah.
with Vine, Vine for the time fit the demographic perfectly at short form content that was creative and engaging.
Do you think that like you know how like Vine's
It
like
died.
yeah? Do you think TikTok would die?
I think the culture would have to change in order for TikTok to die, but I don't see TikTok going anywhere for the next 5 years at least.
Yeah.
Only unless something else prompts it to die. Because like Be Real,
Yeah.
how that's kind of like it's falling off a little bit.
I think it's more than falling off. I think it's
Yeah.
really falling off.
Yeah, because the novelty of that, it's like, okay, you post one thing every day. It's not a
Yeah.
new thing
It was
anymore.
almost like, there was another thing, it was like you take a picture every day, but, like, it's for your memories, and then at the end, it shows you, like, a whole slideshow of the month. I don't know what it was called, it was like this app. I know I used to, like my friends used to do it all the time, but
Yeah, but you use it for a while, then it becomes old and goes away.
yeah,
It's the same thing. Minecraft?
yeah.
Everyone knows Minecraft. The reason why Minecraft is still relevant because it literally the way it's built as a game cannot get old.
Do you know my friend actually in a different college, she has, like, a Minecraft, like, coding, like, I guess, like, website or something, so for her, like, computer class, she's coding, like, on Minecraft. Like
Yeah, but that's my point. Like that, and I think TikTok is very, very, very similar to Minecraft. Minecraft
mhm,
was released in 2011.
mhm.
We are still talking about it in the year 2022. That is the number one highest selling game of video game of all time.
'Cause it's, like, easy
Minecraft.
too, it's not, like, a hard game
Yeah,
to
and
play.
not only that, the reason why, the singular reason why it is still in the top 10 highest, like, played games,
Mhm.
the entire game, besides the base game, is player generated. The fun comes from you, and
Yeah.
TikTok is exactly that. TikTok,
Yeah.
you watch TikToks because somebody else is creating it, and to keep it going, they create more and create more and create more.
Yeah.
Even like most people's drafts, you have so many drafted TikToks.
Yeah.
Even if they're not posted, they're drafted,
Yeah.
right? Because it's creator generated, and things and apps that are constantly run by creator generated and are output to the masses
Mhm.
cannot die, truly
Yeah.
cannot die. Like
But
Minecraft can be played with like a multitude of people, right?
yeah.
Keeping that like kind of longevity of people. And TikTok is the same way. Like that For You page, the For You page is the only reason why TikTok exists.
Yeah, but, like, you know what I also didn't realize? Like, TikTok has, like, you know how, like okay, I used to be like that kid with my brother, like, I have a younger brother, I used to be that kid that would watch, like, all these Minecraft videos, like, we would, like, study the whole map, like, everything, try to find all these, like, crazy stuff. Um, we used to watch those YouTube videos, and, like, now, like, it's just you go on TikTok, you're just, like even, like, when it came to, like, finding something, like, I wanna find a shirt, TikTok, I just go on TikTok because everyone's reviewing everything, and I feel like TikTok is, like even though it's, like, very bad that we spend so much time on it, it also brought a lot of people, like, influencers, like, to, like, basically be known more.
Yeah.
Because like, what's the chances you're gonna go on YouTube and, like, okay, you're gonna find one video from, like, probably one person, watch it. Maybe if you like the person, you're gonna continue watching it, but, like, TikTok, you have, like, 40 of them in, like, 15 seconds, and you're just like, "Oh, just scroll
Yeah,
through."
and that is part, and the TikTok For You page, what you just said is exactly the reason why TikTok will not die within the next 5 years. It may not continue to grow as it did in the past,
Mhm.
but it will never truly fall off as like Be Real has,
Yeah.
because
There's always, like, something to give.
there's always more, and because
Yeah.
there's so many people using it and there's so much different diversity,
Mhm.
it can never truly fall off because there's so many different pathways it can choose, and the For You page is endless,
Yeah.
endless, and that's it. There's endless amounts of videos to watch. There is endless amount of content to watch, and if you don't like the content, you just swipe up and you're on the next one. You
Yeah.
swipe up and you're on the next one. You swipe, you're on the next one.
And you can even, like, not interested, like, on
Yeah.
half of them. It's
You get to customize it, and
yeah,
that's why it will truly never die.
yeah. It's crazy to think about,
Yeah.
honestly.
Oh, well, and we wrap it up there.
Yeah.
I think it's a good pace.
I think so too.
You got class in a couple minutes.
Yeah, I do have class in a couple minutes.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was fun. Thank you guys for watching. And also thank you to our wonderful guest,
Thank you for
Sarah.
having me
Yeah, definitely. It was
again.
really fun. I had a great time talking to
Yeah,
you.
definitely.
Remember, we're here every week, Thursday from 4 to 5. WIUR gals right in the window. Remember to like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, of course, as you do. Yeah, remember you guys can tune in live. This is always streamed at the same time, the same place. We have a chat that you guys can type in and we can read live. So you guys can come in, we can talk to you in real time. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And
Yeah.
that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Like,
Yeah.
thanks for having me
Yeah, of
again.
course. It was fun. All
Yeah.
right. Thank you guys, and we'll see you next week.
Bye, guys.